Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Do you get tired of your misery? It's on repeat daily. It ain't gonna change over time. So relax and ease your mind. Have you thought riding with me? I'll take the wheel for you to see what would have been, what could have been. Let me drive a little crazy. 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 Crazy. We bust a mission, clear your vision so your eyes can see. Be successful is a hustler, take his destiny. Stop the blame game, we stay scheming. In my drop top, they start believing. Have you thought riding with me? I'll take the wheel for you to see what would have been, what could have been. Let me drive a little crazy. 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 Crazy. Got the money, now the honeys wanna get with me. They see Ferraris and Bugattis, now they're on their knees. Stop the blame game, we stay scheming. In my drop top, they start believing. Let me drive a little crazy. 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 Crazy.
fantasy. Make my mind blow. Take my soul and drown. Colors everywhere. Make me yours, take your time with me. Yeah. Make me yours, take your time with me. Yeah. Build me up and down. Hold me tight and love me. Throw me up in your sea. Let me drift away. Make me yours, take your time with me. Yeah. Make me yours, take your time with me. Yeah. forget to breathe. Just forget the world and beneath the stars. I am hearing you now. Flying like this with you. All the worries gone forever. In this moment, I am hearing you now. Forget to breathe. Just forget the world. Underneath the stars, I am here with you now. In this with you, all the worries gone forever. In this moment, I am here with you now. Just forget.
soul on Spruce Street. Made me smile like Gucci sweet. I bet I could get her number some.
Hey, what's up, folks? This is AJ. Like I said, I just got back from church, so thank y'all for joining. We're right at around like 65 people left, so hope everybody is doing good. And hopefully y'all can hear me. Hold on, let me turn the music down. Here. Now that's why I hear. All right, so again, thank y'all so much for joining. And I saw a bunch of questions going back and forth. Let me reiterate what's going on with this whole thing. So again, I am going to, let me actually say this too. If anybody is entering their name multiple times inside the system, the query that I'm writing to find out and pick somebody randomly is only looking for unique email addresses and unique names. So you can enter yourself as many times as you want, but you're only going to be listed in one time when we search through the list of people. So boo-hoo if you entered your name with email address multiple times. That's either multiple email addresses or multiple people with the exact same name. You will only be entered once in this whole thing. One thing also is we changed the rules to where now I will ship this to anywhere over the entire planet up to $75 worth of shipping. If you want this to go to your country and it costs more than $75, I'm not dealing with customs, none of that stuff. You will have to cover the difference if this is what you want. So the whole gift card thing is figure that. So like I said, if you want the computer and you're somewhere else outside of the United States, I know I said continental, I meant United States, anywhere in the United States, including Hawaii, I will ship it to you, but you would have to cover the difference of shipping if it goes that way. And we got a lot of people chatting back and forth and everything like that. So I'm gonna be out here hanging out with y'all until we hit over. And let me just go ahead and just answer a couple of questions that I'm seeing going back and forth here. So again, hello everybody. If I didn't get a chance to say hello to y'all when we first started off, hope everybody's having a great day. I couldn't go to sleep, not because of excitement. I just couldn't go to sleep. I think I laid down to go to sleep around like 4:30 in the morning and then woke up at like 7:30. So I'm tired, but I'm awake. So let's see what else is going on. And I'm gonna talk to y'all about as well as what happens at 10,000 subscribers. I talked about this in the Facebook For Me Media group, and I just want to kind of, I can add the sub count. Give me a second. We're going to be doing this live. So window capture, which I already have. And right there. Let's add some text. Hold on, let me see. What do I have on this other screen? Okay, I have all the text over here. So give me a second to move all this over. Image. Giveaway. Boom, right there. Let's add another one. Image, giveaway. I don't know which one is this. Oh, that ain't it. So it wasn't image. Was it image 2? I should have named these. Yeah, there you go. So let's grab the countdown. There we go. All right. See how good now? I don't have it set up right now to do picture in picture. I'm just was running around right now. I mean, technically this is picture in picture, but anyway. Hello, Mark. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you. I'm glad you like the content that I got out there. Let me move my mouse because my mouse is on the screen. He's doing this one. Jezza, actually, yes. I've recently helped the church out with the Roland V8 HD. They're out in Pasadena, Texas. Helped them with that. Actually built them a similar system. I actually built them ASRock A300 to handle their stream. Really cool. I haven't worked on it directly, but I did work on it over a virtual conference and set up and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I'm trying to rewind through here and see anybody had any comments and stuff like that. Oh, let me go back to what I was saying. Originally, entering your name a bunch of times, that's not going to help you. If your name is listed multiple times in the system, my database will kick your name out and it will only show up once. So we're looking for unique email addresses and unique first and last names, that combination. So if somebody has the same name and email address, that's going to be considered as one person. So again, please don't be silly and put in multiple email addresses and all this other stuff. This is meant to benefit, and we're not trying to just mess the system up and mess it up for everybody. But anyway, what I was saying, when 10,000 subscribers hits, hello, everybody. When we hit 10,000 subscribers in YouTube, it actually opens up to where you can actually put merchandise under the bottom. And I don't hide this from y'all, that the money that thankfully I've been making now from YouTube is what pays for these giveaways, so that I can help y'all and give other gifts and stuff like that to help your church, help you individually and stuff like that. And I saw Stephanie in here. I don't know if she's still on. Hello, Stephanie, if you are there. She won our giveaway, I think, last year, and she's a trooper. She's doing some serious stuff at her church with that. And again, that's what my intention for this is. So when you start seeing the merch at the bottom, it's not just for me to line my pockets. The merch is so that I can actually start doing this more often instead of just pulling out of my pocket to try and bless y'all in different ways. So when y'all see it, please consider supporting that. And it's really generic stuff. E-Missionary, got a bunch of other ones that I'm working on and stuff like that. So again, thank y'all so much. So far, we are at a total of 398 people are entered and registered for this giveaway. Kim Cook, all you have to do is be a subscriber, turn on notifications, and register at the link right here. That's all you have to do. And I'm gonna pull everybody from the system. I'm using ConvertKit to store everybody's emails and stuff like that, their registration. I'm gonna pull it into my database, which I guess I should bring that up. And then we're going to do some ETL on that, manipulate the data in my old day job. And we're going to look for unique people. We're gonna pull out anybody who's been listed multiple times. And we're going to do a search and randomly select them. I'm actually going to let the random generator run 8 times. And then that's what I'm going to pull. I'm sorry, I got a message here. And I might have to put my headphones here in a second. Thank you again, Brian. Really appreciate it. So we're at 9938. So what I'm probably going to do is to do something different. I might even hook my PlayStation up to this so y'all can we can do something a little bit different. I mean, or it's up to y'all. Y'all can throw some questions at me, and we can try and answer some questions and make this be like a miniature Q&A at the same time while we're waiting for the numbers to go over. That is up to y'all. So please let me know, and I might transition over here to some headphones here in a second. Uh, let's see. Um, yeah, I need to switch over to some headphones. So give me a second to get my stuff set up. Let me switch back over here, and I'll be back in a second. All right, can everybody hear me? I might be out of sync by a little bit since my audio is going through my system, which is going to be faster than from the camera. I'm waiting for me to hear it myself on this side first. All right. All right. So let me. What aspects of OBS did you say that y'all want me to go over? I'll try and put something together for that, or at least share with you what I can in this amount of time. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let me pause my music over here. And cool. So when y'all saying y'all wanted to, Malik, you were asking for an OBS on using. No, I have not done use VSTs in OBS, nor have I done a tutorial on that. NDI and OBS, okay. And I don't have my iPad near me, but let's see what we can do. All right, so let's cut over. Do I have? Okay, I should still have my scan converter on. Hold on a second. All right, can y'all? Now I'm going to my other system here, so um, now I guess from NDI, some stuff that you need to be aware if you're doing this is inside of OBS. Now, let me just, because I've had a bunch of people talk about this, there is some issue going on with the Mac version with NDI that's causing it to crash. So I've had a bunch of people tell me about that. I don't have access to a Mac, so I can't thoroughly test it. I normally borrow a Mac from a friend so that I can do that stuff. But obviously, with us being this, what they say, Voldemort going around, I haven't been able to get their stuff, understandably so. Um, but that's what's going on. But let's see, India. What capture device should I use for? Well, let me go back to the original one. So NDI and OBS. What you need to do is there's a plugin that you need to do first. And let's go over here. I just do NDI OBS plugin. And here in this search here, we come up here and y'all can't see my video. Why is that? Hold on, hold on. Oh, because it's off. There we go. All right, so inside of here, you're gonna come to this plugin here and go to downloads. And this needs to be installed so that OBS can actually have the plugin so that you can add it. So please go through the instructions on here. It works for Windows, Mac, and Linux. But like I said, there is an issue going on with the Mac version, and they're aware of that. But download these components, but please make sure you read through everything that you need to install it. And when you install it, you will in OBS have under tools, you'll have NDI output settings, but then also, and my camera is in the way. Hold on. All right, so you'll also have here when you try and add, you will have an NDI source as an option. Now, again, all you have to do is have it linked together. Now, I know when I did the NDI stuff, I got better control over my network. And me, in all honesty, I don't like wireless anything. When it comes to cameras, live streaming, and stuff like that, I just personally don't. Um, but for those who need to do it, you really need to go through and sync it very well so you can have it offset so that the audio is in sync with the video. If you're capturing your audio from your device, you should be fine as long as you're not trying to integrate sound with like a mixer and you want that to be live because there will be a delay. Again, on my Wi-Fi access point is right here behind me. Uh, my screen is in the way. So my access point is right here behind me, so I don't really have that much of an issue with my Wi-Fi because no one else is on it except for my stuff. It's separated just from my stuff. Um, so hopefully that answers. Chuck Woodiri Obi, hope I pronounced your name right, asking what capture device should I use for live streaming on Facebook with a Sony HXR MC 2500. Now, I guess what do you want something external or internal? That's my question to you. Let me come back over here. We're almost at 50, folks. Almost at 50. Let me look up that camera specifically, and let's see what we got. Need to see what type of. Yeah, actually, I work with a church that actually used this camera. Um, I think it only does 1080i. I think that's the max output that this can do. I mean, I could be wrong. No, it does do 1080p. So honestly, any of them. I mean, the main question is, do you want something that's going to be internal or external? That's the main thing with all of that. I had to put my phone on silent here. Um, so let me know about that. Again, I like the Decklink mini recorders for internal capture cards. That's me. I've used a bunch of the Elgatos. Um, Originally, I think I used the Aver Media a while ago. Um, their original Cam Link is trash. The Cam Link 4K is a lot better. Um, so honestly, any one of them. But that camera, I believe, actually has SDI out. Yeah, it does. I don't know if it does HD over the SDI. If you did, the Decklink Mini Recorder 4K would probably be the best one for that. Me personally, if it's an internal system to where you can put the capture card inside. Papa T, Native Gypsy, interesting name. Have you had a chance to use XSplit, VCOM, that illustrates the need for green stream? No, I have not. Um, let's see, two-part question. We are using pre-recorded lyrics and audio videos for our music pastor to lead to our live streams. How can we get the audio to his monitor and video out of OBS to a stage display? I need to think about that one. Well, it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. If there's some way, like you can do the reverse of these Rode video mics and put it, the output, do dual output, let the output go into one of these, and then put the receiver on his side with a headphone, and then he'll be able to hear what's coming out of the system. That's one way you can do it. Tara Doc 2. For my church live stream, I plug our analog sound mixer into my audio interface into OBS. But the sound level is low for the viewers, but the audio is loud on my end. What you need to do with that is try and crank the volume up inside of OBS, and maybe that could be the cause. So if I bring this up real quick, inside of here, you might want to change your audio settings inside of here because it might be loud to you. And I get that a lot of times too, as well at my church, that it's loud to me, but it's not loud to them. So I just have to crank the audio up here for them. Now, this won't affect your volume, it will affect the volume for the people who are watching and listening. Um, Nelson Terry, any ideas displaying lyrics with a single monitor from any presentation software without the HDMI connect to hack both presentation software and OS on the same? I mean, that's going to be difficult because if you're using one system like PowerPoint will let you push out everything on one monitor, but then you're not going to be able to see anything. The only other way you could do that is if you had like a Stream Deck or something that's programmed to where you can have an external control to control whatever is going on. But yeah, to do presentation and live streaming on one system with one monitor is doable, but it is very, very, very difficult to do. Would you have a workaround? Yeah, I just was telling you that. Pterodactyl, if I pronounce your name right. Presence Digital Studios. How can I live stream a website with OBS and cut out some parts that I don't want to show? I need a little bit more explanation with that. Meaning that you're live streaming, you just want to cut it out and still live stream, but you want to replace it with something else. I need some more information on that one. Is there a plugin to connect the Mevo camera? Um, Jay Gaddy, plugin for what? Are you talking about OBS? Need some more details on that, please. Um, don't see nothing else new right now. So I'm gonna cut back on some nice fun music here, and then I will be back in a little bit. All right, hold on. Let me pause this. I'm back real quick. Um, One question is pterodactyl. Sorry again if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You want to know about is there any way? Um, Thank you again, Milik. Let me answer that real quick. If you want to network with other subscribers here, what you could do is join the Facebook For Me Media Group. That's where we can talk way more in detail about stuff like this and then meet with some other folks who are kind of like a media ministry like y'all. There's normally a link in my description to everything for that. If not, I will post it here in a second. And let me jump back to this question here. It was asking how to put a delay in your stream. So if you come into OBS and go to settings and go to advanced, you can enable a stream delay here, but realize it takes up memory when you're doing that. So you can add a significant amount of time, 20 seconds and higher if you wanted to in here. Um, so that's how you can add a delay into your stream. I personally don't use it, but this can add significantly more delay if you need it to. Um, yeah, and let me navigate over to the Facebook group as well too, so y'all can see that. All right, so over here, this is the Media Ministry Made Easy 4ME group where we come in here and we're talking about different aspects. I do some live streams in there. This is me talking about there. We try and share different aspects of, excuse me, of us live streaming at churches and stuff like that. Very easy to join. All you got to do is just submit um, a join, and then all you have to do is make sure you agree to the rules that we do inside the group. And the group rules mainly are no spamming, no live streaming to the group, no tagging me in videos or comments like that. Hold on, you said my volume is down. I thought I was kind of maxed out here. Um, Hopefully I can, maybe I can need to talk closer in the mic. But pretty much the rules into this is like you can join, doesn't really pretty much just saying no live streaming inside the group, only sharing live streams when there's a specific thread talking about it. No spam in the group, nothing crazy. We're not in here trying to sell stuff, and we don't do share for share. I don't do that on my channel. I don't do that in general at all. So please don't ask. If I see any comments like that, I actually delete them from here. And it's just a group for us to for find other people who are doing the same stuff and to bounce off of questions and to learn from each other. So that is a place that y'all can go for that. So we're exactly at 50. We got 50 to go. Again, thank y'all so much. Um, Alex, please let me know. Can you not? Is my volume fine? Let me unmute myself here. Okay, I can hear myself on this one, so I'm not 100% sure. Um, Kurt is asking, with vMix call with multiple callers into vMix, there is a delay that makes it hard for inbound calls to interact. They end up stepping on each other. Any thoughts? Yeah, I like that. I have vMix, and I don't like the fact, first off, that you got to pay for that. Um, yeah, that's the whole nature of the problem with all this is because there's no direct connection, there's always inherently going to be some type of delay going on. And that's why even when I did mine, when I had the six people on a Zoom call, I produced that and I actually cut the delay out when I edited it. Doing it live is kind of difficult because there inherently is going to be delay. And honestly, that's just the nature of it. If you watch ESPN now, I'm not a sports person, but even with ESPN and some of these other shows that are doing it remotely, they still have that. And it's just the nature of it. It takes time for that stuff to get to them. Or like if you watch the news and there's a on-site reporter and they ask a question, it's like a 20-second, 10-second delay. That's just how it's going to be, unfortunately. Um, Presence Digital Studios. When I want to live stream a website, but only show a part of the website on my live stream and hide the rest of it, it's kind of like what I'm doing here. You're gonna have to crop out certain images of what you want to show using like window capture and stuff like that. I hope that answers what you're talking about. I want to use an external capture device. All right, so let's cut back over here, and I'm just going to show you some of the ones. I'm going to go to BH Photo, and that's where I like getting a lot of the stuff from. They're in New York, so I get a lot of stuff close from them. So let's go. Oop, maybe I typed the whole thing out. So some capture devices, because right now it's going to be really difficult to try and get like the Elgato or any other stuff like that. And hold on, let me put my green screen up. And now let's get rid of the green behind me. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, so other ones which are good are kind of like these UTAPs here. They are pricey in comparison, but I mean, they will get the job done. But that one is back ordered. That one is back ordered. Um, let's see. The Aver Media have some good ones as well too. This one is good. I haven't used this one, but then here are a couple. Well, that's 2 weeks delayed. That's back ordered. This is a special order, 7 to 14 days. So 2 weeks. Some of these no-name ones I've never heard of. I'm kind of hesitant about. Um, like the Aver Media is good as well. Um, so that's kind of like the ones that I can see right now. Um, those are the external ones that I'm aware of. Again, I never recommend anything that I don't physically do myself, touch myself. So that's kind of like, I'm being real transparent with y'all. I don't ever recommend any product to y'all that I haven't personally used myself or I haven't installed for another client, which normally I don't install anything that I don't use myself. Um, did I just miss you talking about delay? Was that about your video on Facebook? Because I'm having a 6-second delay when I cut another slide. Yeah, Amazing Grace International. There's always going to be a delay, but somebody was asking how you can add even a longer delay. That is under the advanced settings in OBS. You can enable a delay and make it longer. But inherently, your live stream is never going to be in sync with what's going live. It's just like regular TV. TV is always um, later than what we actually see, and that's just the same way. Um, Front end media and search. Hey, Tara Doctor, I'm there with you, man. It's been rough for everybody. I think somebody said for the fact that church is out, a lot of us are even busier than it was when everything was going on. Um, hey, that's what this is all about. Let me turn my green screen off because I don't need that now. Oh man, yeah. So appreciate also the contribution. Like I said, the whole idea, and I put this out to the Facebook group as well too, that I don't want to be a one-trick pony and always giving out computers and stuff like that. I want to actually help. Real quick, Amazing Grace. No, you can't make it shorter. Um, that's mainly just depending on your connection. Um, that's just going to be the delay there, unfortunately. Let me go back. I missed one. Darnell is saying, when live streaming, how do you handle using copyrighted music? I was flagged for the choir music. Now, let me ask you, what do you mean about flagged? Were you playing a track that you don't own? As a musician, um, you you have the leeway of considered creative license. You can play a song, like I can play a song on a piano and it's my interpretation of it. You can't copyright that. If you're playing the exact track that you don't have a license to, yes, they can hit you for that. And let me turn this right back on so I can show you. And let's cut back over to the computer. Now, what I do with my stuff, and I'll two things. I have all the music that some people like and some people don't like. I actually have a year license with um, Epidemic Sound. So I get new music from them, and the license with them covers it, and they have an agreement to where there's no issue. Now, with that being said, I don't care what license you buy. Even with Epidemic Sound, I've had this issue that I have a license, and man, she's on here too. The content bug. I follow her. But anyway, there's no way for you to preload and tell people that you have a license to cover any type of music. Like my intro music that I have, the that one right there, I got hit with that saying that I got a copyright strike for that, even though I paid for the license to use it. And I went back, I had like 15 videos that were hit with that, and I kept sending them the license saying, no, I purchased the license to use this. And it kept getting hit because it's a computer that's scanning it, not a person. That computer cannot read the text on your video. It's not going to read the text in your description. So it doesn't matter. You can put that up all day long, you'll still get hit. The best thing to do is to make sure you have a license for any music that you're doing, or use music that is being done live. So I buy a lot of my music. That intro song I actually bought from here, Audio Jungle, which comes with a license to use it. So like if I came in here, I'm just gonna randomly pick a song in here. So you can use music in here, and it comes with a license, standard music license, and it goes all the way up to broadcast. Standard license was covering what you're doing here. But when it comes to choir music, the best thing to do is either have it done live, or if you have a backing track that you purchase, make sure you get the license for it. So if somebody says anything, you can upload, you can do a rebuttal against it, and then upload a copy of that to their system to remove the strike, to say that you do have the rights to use that music. Let's see. Lynn Johnson, thank you very much. I'm glad that the videos are helping. And if y'all don't know, I am a preacher's kid, so I've been in church my whole life. So just letting y'all know that, if you did not know. Hey James, I completely understand. Um, Thankfully, we have more people in our media ministry as well. And joined the media ministry maybe 10 years ago, and I've been the acting president for 10 years. No one else has stepped up to want to be the president, because I guess
I set a high bar. But again, my whole thing is not to try and be the go-to person. My whole thing is I want to train people so that in all of what we do, you need to be training some other people to do what you're doing because you don't want to be the sole person. But I pray that you're going to get some more support. Honestly, doing this YouTube thing has actually helped get more kids involved with what we're doing because they're like, man, now seeing Mr. AJ show up on my YouTube feed, and he's a guy at my church. So it was actually been benefiting, actually bringing more people in as well too. Yeah, Amazing Grace International. Yep, very very busy. Um, Yeah, I'm be honest. Like again, some people are full time. I'm not full time. I do all this volunteer, all the extra stuff. I did it because y'all know some of y'all know my story. I pretty much have been a minister of music for 27 years, and then God woke me up at 1:30 in the morning, said I want you to teach my church media ministry stuff about 2 years ago, and this is where we're at from there. So I completely understand. Um, Um, Melik, no, I am not familiar with Dante Audio. Oh yeah, I get that as well too. A lot of people, there's a bunch of scam people out there as well too, Darnell. Like we got hit one time saying that our choir was singing Amazing Grace, and they put a copyright claim to that, even though that song is in public domain. But they're a bunch of scam artists because they were trying to say, oh no, we're not claiming Amazing Grace, the song. We're claiming the interpretation of you singing Amazing Grace, which is just stupid. Just being honest, it's stupid. And we won that because that was dumb. But the thing about it is, most people, when you get a strike, most people get scared and they don't do anything. And my whole thing is to try and educate you to where don't be scared of this stuff and don't let people just run you off because they're just trying to put ads on your stuff so they can make money on it. But you really don't make that much on there. You got to start doing a lot of stuff before you can actually get stuff like that. Sharon Scott, hello. When is the next live training? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try and do something. We just been so busy with this stuff, so post production, I really don't do because it's just service. It's just the preaching, which I normally chop down. But I'll see. But with that being said, what would you want to be covered in this live training? Give me some ideas. Also, let y'all know I just been getting inundated with a lot of questions. So if you do have questions, please email them to questions@ajhomes.com. And my weekly Q&A, I'm gonna start going through those to answer questions that way, because I know I get messages from all over the place. And again, I'm in the East Coast. I'm in Virginia. I get calls all over the place. So I know I get calls from Australia and stuff like that, and I try and help them. But when y'all are calling me, sometimes it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So just want to have them in one easy place for me to pull all the stuff so I can answer everybody's questions. Um, I've been in the game since 1999, trying to give it up. Hey Otis, I understand. I understand. Uh, Darlene, teaching my 13-year-old nephew all I have learned from you. Hey, I appreciate it. That's like how my brother-in-law and them. That's what they're doing with their folks. Because again, my whole goal, even when I was a minister of music, is I didn't want to be 90 years old still playing on the piano. At some point in time, you need to have some contingency plans and try and hand off what you learned to other people. That's what I do here. That's what I do at my church. And I hope y'all would echo those same type of sentiments. I would hope you wouldn't want to be 90 years old still running a camera and live streaming or hollow streaming or whatever we're going to be in 70 years from now. um, just want to say thank you what you do. We have a lot in common. I'm a church musician and now the computer geek that's now putting together media ministry. Hey, exactly how I started. um, Wayfaring Ministry Hamden, I just found you on a search engine moments ago and subscribed. This is awesome and just what I was looking for. with help with our church meter, we need an entire setup. Hey, well, check out some of the videos. I've been actually building a lot of this stuff as well too from the ground up, and still got a bunch. I'm doing like 5 right now. I'm rebuilding their websites and all this other stuff like that because they didn't have anything. Social media, online giving, all that stuff. Um, so I appreciate it. Um, Partitionable. Would you recommend Sling Studio or A10 Mini Pro for video mixing? Me personally, I would say the A10 Mini Pro, but I would say, first off, I've never used either one of them. I have the A10 Mini, but the Pro adds so much. I like that. The Sling Studio, I have a bunch of churches that I work with that use that and they like that. Again, I am not a fan of wireless. I like stuff to be hardwired connected, and I think the ATEM Mini gives you the path to go down some of the bigger switchers if you want to. So, like, this is my old switcher here. Oh, I already dropped something. This is my the ATEM Television Studio HD, which actually died. This is what I was using originally before I got the ATEM Mini, but it died. So it's not saving settings. Sound doesn't come up. But anyway, the ATEM Mini will help lead you into stuff like this, to where you can have more connections and all this other fun stuff. That's what I like. As of right now, I don't think the Sling Studio has a pro model or something higher than that if you wanted to expand out to other stuff, because the more wireless stuff, I just don't trust wired stuff. I'm old fashioned like that. I like stuff to be connected over wire. Now let's see. Stream hasn't changed here in a second. Let's do a refresh real quick. And live counts. So I was checking that to see what's going on with that. The count should be up here in a second. All right, there we go. I guess I showed y'all a little bit too much on my screen, but oh well. I don't hide that stuff from y'all. Um, I'm the only person doing this, and I really don't know what I'm doing. Definitely not a techie person. Your videos are helping me. Kim Cook, hey, completely understand. Hey, when I started, I didn't know what I was doing either. Hey, Augustine, what's up, man? Yeah, Melik, is that's the only thing. Like the same way I bought the A10 Mini when they first announced it. Like in the middle of them announcing it, I pre-ordered it, and it took 2.5 months for me to get mine. I got mine on December 30th, and they announced it in October. Yeah, that's just how Black Magic stuff is. When they say it's available, count up to a month to 2 months before you can actually get it. And why is there a bar right there on my screen? Hmm. Hold on. All right, so that is a part of this. Come on now. There we go. And let's move this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Augustine. I appreciate it, man. Question: any ideas on connecting two PCs to a PreSonus Studio Live 32, one for streaming and the other to record, if needed? I mean, as long as there are multiple outputs from that, I mean, it's not an issue. You should be perfectly fine. Like right now, I have two computers that I have HDMI going out to my live streaming system, but USB is coming out this way. Or even with my mixer, I have headphones that I could actually do XLR out, quarter inch out, as well as USB out. Doesn't hurt anything. Pastor Tim here. Are you familiar with Ableton Live? No, I am not, Pastor Tim. Let me pause this so I can follow everybody. Do you have any recommendation for a green screen? The one you have listed is out of stock, and I don't know when it'll become available again. Honestly, now where are you looking at Wayfaring Ministry Hampton? Because if you go to Elgato directly, You can probably get it faster from Amazon. That's what I did with this multi mount here. That's from them as well too. Excuse me. Amazon said it was back ordered, but I was able to get it within 5 days from order directly from them. But honestly, I got this Elgato screen. But honestly, as long as you can get something that's tight, or there's other ones that fit on the back of a chair, or like my brother-in-law, they have one that they just bought the colored fabric from like Marshalls or Walmart, and then they just have it up on the wall. The main thing is to get the lighting to handle it, and as long as it's flat, I mean, you can use anything. I was looking at getting a screen before all this happened. We were going to redo our media booth and do a little mini studio, and I was gonna paint the wall until I saw all that you needed to do it to make it even. So I was just gonna get some fabric and just hang it on there. The lighting is the main thing. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but I got it. Should be straight now. My pastor wants to start combining pre-recorded worship along with live streaming. Not sure how to start. We use OBS. Is there a simple way to do this? Yeah, I have a video talking about that. I mean, I use OBS right now to actually record my stuff as well too. Um, I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with it that's not necessarily streaming. I do have some other stuff like that, and hope to if y'all give me some more direction on what you want, I can try and do a video, a tutorial about that as well. Got the A10 Mini from Architect within a week when BH Photo was backlogged. Okay, cool. I'm following one of your build videos with the Cooler Master, but when I turn it on, I get nothing. I'm hoping it was a power amp, but a new one came in today and still nothing. You might want to check your what system, I mean what motherboard and power supply are you using. Make sure um you might want to do a CMOS reset to make sure everything is fine. It might be just the motherboard is DOA. For a limited budget, what video switcher would you suggest, at least for honestly, Darnell, the A10 Mini. A10 Mini 295. I mean, you can't get there is nothing lower than that. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna take a little break and we put on some fun music again, and I will be back in a little bit. I need to get something wet my palate here, and we're under 50, so somebody's gonna win a computer pretty soon. So let me start this music up, and I'll be back in a little bit.
I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break. I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break.
I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break. I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break. I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break.
I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break. I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break.
I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break. I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try to escape. I think I'm drowning, this feeling gets stronger, and I'm not quite ready to break.
I'm trying to breathe, I'm sinking underwater. I try
Hey, folks. Just as a reminder to you all, please. Oh, hold on. I think I muted the wrong system. All right, waiting for this to pick back up on this app. All right, so just as a reminder, when you register, an email comes back to you to confirm that this is a legit email. I have a bunch of messages that people have not confirmed their email. If the email has not been confirmed, I can't enter you in here because I don't know if this is a legit email and people are just spamming the system. So again, if you got an email, you need to confirm the email so that it comes back and is registered on my side. That just stops people from just spamming and sending a whole bunch of junk emails here because there is going to be a follow up just because I pick you. And if I send out an email with a specific code and you can't return that back to me, then I have to pick somebody else. So we are 23 away. And let's see, let's jump back into questions here. Um, Thank you so much. I'm glad y'all are learning something from here. Totally. Quarter. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I was eating. That's what took me so long. So let's see. You can add pre-recorded videos by adding a source as media source. Not sure if it's how you call it in English, but OBS is this way. Yeah, that's exactly how you would do that. And I'll tell you one thing. When this is over, I'm gonna take a long nap. Like I said, I am tired. Um, so not picking on anybody after this is over. I'm not gonna probably be answering any emails until tomorrow. Any messages of any type, because I just need to crash and relax. But let's change it up a little bit for let y'all share with y'all the next goal that I am targeting is 25,000. Then the next one is 50,000, then 75,000, and then 100,000. 100,000, I'm really excited about that. That's when you get the first YouTube plaque. I've been visualizing and seeing that happen there. But let me just throw this out there. At 25,000, and I asked this onto the Facebook group as well too. What would y'all like as a giveaway prize? Now again, please be reasonable. Hey, I want a Tesla Model 3. I'm like, come on, dude, really? Again, y'all know where I'm coming from. Anything that I'm giving away has the main premise of helping out in ministry in one way, shape, or form. So I'm asking y'all, what would y'all think? Thank you, Prophecy Zone News. Really appreciate it. Um, but I want to know what would y'all think is a good giveaway? Because again, I don't want to be the one trick pony of always giving away a computer. I want to make sure we're giving something that's beneficial. Whether maybe I can see if I can work with some of these other companies to give a license for software for free, um, a camera, camcorder, software, on-site visit, anything like that. Well, that is when we can start traveling again. But please let me know. Here we got 22 to go, and I am prepping my database over here for us to pick our winner here pretty soon. And just for y'all who want to know, currently there are 417 people who are currently registered, but I still have quite a few who are unconfirmed, meaning that you sent a bunch of junk email and you haven't confirmed it. So that automatically disqualifies you from anyway. You have to confirm the email so I know it's some way for me to contact you. Okay, Conrad, you said giveaway vMix. Okay, now which package are you talking about? I mean, because the smaller packages, I mean, the $60 ones, I mean, we can do that. That's not really a problem. Um, okay, so what I'll do is I think maybe A mic system. Now, I really wouldn't want to give away a mic system right now, only because I know my church needs a mic system ourselves. But I will consider that as well too. Um, I'm really looking forward to this opening up doors to actually being able to partner with more companies who specialize in equipment for churches and things like that. Maybe get on tours, maybe get samples to be able to review them so that y'all can see what it looks like before you actually have to do it. And of course, I already knew that I was going to come up the A10 Mini Pro. I completely understand. Um, we did have the A10 Mini that I was going to give away, but I never got the other one. That order got canceled because I ordered one for me and I had another one I was going to give away, but they canceled it because they were restricting how many people could order one. So that's why that one didn't go through. So, I mean, we can do that once the more in stock as well. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Like, I know, I don't know if she's still on here, and I probably will mess the surprise up. I think like Stephanie, who won the system they did last year. I was actually going to just show up at their church one Sunday um, and visit them and see what they got because they got a lot of awesome stuff going on in their ministry. But yeah, I really looking forward to getting on the road and help. I actually got invited to a couple of churches in the last couple of days. A church out in Nevada, another one in Oakland, California, had one in the Philippines, London, South Africa, Australia, a bunch of places that I am really excited. Texas, I the last time I've been to Texas was when I went out there for a Church God in Christ conference where I was in a class with Timothy Wright's son, who plays bass, as well as Kurt Carr, where he was teaching music. So it's been a while since I've been out to Texas, but I'd like to go back out there. Maybe Gigafactory, Texas will be something by then and go visit stuff like that. Hey Matt, that's also an option as well too. It's a lot of stuff that I want to try and open up, not just with this YouTube channel, but to expand to more things to help churches in general. Um, okay, cool. King David, I hear you. So again, if you have not confirmed your email in registering, please do so, because if I pull your name and I search and your stuff is not confirmed, I will pick someone else. Just letting you know. Again, the rules. This will go to anyone if you're outside of the continental United States. Excuse me, not continental. I keep saying that. I'm so used to saying that. If you're not a part of the U.S., including Hawaii or Alaska, something like that, I will ship it to you. I will only cover up to $75 worth of shipping. Anything else, you need to cover that if you want it. So the whole gift card thing is bye bye. Since we got the computer, it's you get the computer, but if you want it somewhere else, you have to cover the difference in price and shipping. All right, folks, we're down to 19. We're down to 19 to go. All right. I was getting ready to say barbecue, but no, I hear you. I recycle all of our computer parts as well too. So I mean, that's an option as well too. Um, I appreciate it. Hey Kim, I know California. I was stationed out in 29 Palms when I was in the military, and I had a bad taste in my mouth from California because I was stuck in the desert. I didn't see anything else. So I'd love to come visit. I have one of my friends who was in Seattle, Washington. I was just talking to her. Might want to get back over to the West Coast. My cousin is over there, who is also in the Marines, and he's a state trooper now, I believe. I want to get out there and visit as well. Benjamin, thank you so much. Thank you. No, no, no. The registration is through the web through my website where you have to put in your name, your first name, last name, and email, and then you get an email coming to you after you submit that to confirm that hey, you actually did this and it wasn't a robot. That's the notification and confirmation that I'm talking about. All right, we're at 18. Thank you. I appreciate all the kind words. I really do. I really do. I'll be honest with y'all. For a long time, when I was doing this, I was like, I saw everything. See, Charlotte, man, that's Charlotte is like down the street. So I mean, I can make that trip anytime once all this stuff is done. Um, but like I said, I want to try and help as much as I possibly can. And like I said, I want to thank y'all so much. Kim, exactly. Think beaches and not the desert. Exactly. Um, again, thank y'all so much because what I was trying to say is I don't have no time to go into my story with this, but this was an uphill battle. And when, you know, awesome people like y'all, um, see, people keep saying this. Kenya, yeah, actually, when I was working at a software company, I had the opportunity to go to Kenya, but they gave that trip to somebody else for an install. I think that was for Deloitte, South Africa. They were going to there, so they gave that to somebody else. So I had to stay in the rear and work in the states to support. So I had an opportunity to go there, Australia, Germany, London, Paris. It was a bunch of places I had a chance to go, but they kept me stateside. But yeah, India is another place. Malaysia, I've had a lot of people reach out to. So it's a lot of stuff that I would like to go and visit. One of my friends from my old job is from India, and he always talks about that. I work with a lot of people in Mumbai and places like that, which is awesome. But and the numbers is going up and down all over the place. So, like I said, it's not going to be. But anyway, it's a long story, but I'm just thankful and I really appreciate all of y'all. Because again, for a long time, I thought everybody was on YouTube only looking at cat videos and people hurting themselves and all this other stuff and silly stuff like that. And for a long time, I didn't think anybody was going to be interested in this type of stuff. And I'm so glad that I've met so many of y'all. I have some good friends that I've established over this. I mean, I have people from like Pastor Allen who was following me, and he's down the road from here. Other folks who are like almost becoming like a distance brother from another mother, Augustine down in Florida, and just other people. And I just really, really appreciate all the people that I've been meeting over this time, and other people, like-minded people who are trying to help and stuff like that. So I really, really appreciate that. Pastor Joseph from South Africa. All right. King Piccolo 82. I think I was talking to you as well. Um, Honestly, I guess how I got into AV, I always wanted to do special effects, but when I graduated high school in '96, so when there was no clear path to do that, so honestly, it was me buying a camera whenever I could afford it and just trying to figure it out. That's really how I started. But thankfully now with YouTube, I mean, you can learn almost anything on here. Um, I start with curiosity. Curiosity will lead you in every direction that you need to find the information that you need. Um, Fresno, West Side SDA Church. Been following you since you were like under 1,000. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for being in there. The remnant who was there from the very beginning. Uh, Thank you, River of Life Christian Church, Bangalore. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was feeling some type of emotion yesterday because it was just so much stuff is going on. Like I said, when not in this form, I'll have another opportunity. Maybe at 100,000, I'll tell you the backstory about everything because this was a uphill battle, and y'all, the more and more questions I get from y'all, um, I really appreciate it. Shane Henderson, you scared me for a second. I went to college with a guy named Shane Henderson. I thought that was you for a second. Um, Jamaica, hey, Jamaica is awesome. I need to go back there again. I appreciate it, River of Life Christian Church. Really appreciate all the kind words, guys. I really do. uh, military. All right, folks, we're at 15. Let me step away for a second and then we'll be right back. Hey, I appreciate it. T3 Truth Designs. All right, I'm going to step away. Let's crank the music back up and we'll be back and we should be hitting it here pretty soon.
One day of my life, let's color it outside the lines. So bright, brighter than the rainbow. One night that we live tonight, let's ride till we're out of sight. So far, so they never fade down our halo. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go. One moon to inspire these lines, one love to ignite our hearts, one song we'll be singing out loud. Oh, there's no stairway to the sky, but I believe it is a trap. We'll fly, fly so high, no they can't make us come down. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go.
right, folks, we're under 10. We're under 10. I'm prepping right now because once we hit 10,000, I need to take down the page so nobody can register anymore, and then just set up everything logistically. Um, hey, one of my best friends is in Michigan. He's in Lansing, Michigan, if I can spit it out. So, like I said, the whole goal is once this goes down, once we cross over, I'm gonna take the page down so that no one else can register on it, and then, and actually prep that right now. We're gonna disable that, and I'm getting ready to set the page to private, and then that way it's gonna go away, so we can't have any more people registering on it. Yeah, man, I am Daniel. I am. Like you said, you just have no idea. Have no idea, man. Yeah, he actually works at MSU. My friend. Um, so hold on a second. Uh, Hold on. I need to kill the music over here. All right, 7 to go. 7 is a great number. All right, so I think I got everything over here prepped. Like I said, we're gonna be shutting down the page once we go over, and Hey, I totally understand, man. Right now, I have three monitors in front of me. I have my live streaming system, I got my main system, I got another one, and then I got another one behind there. And I'm just monitoring different stuff right now, trying to make sure we do all this at the same time. All right, so let's bring the music back up just for a little bit. Five more to go, folks. Five more. Thank you so much, y'all. Yep, close, close, close. Yeah, man, I'm bopping to the music. All right, let me start getting this stuff over here prepped. Four more to go, folks. Four more to go. Take a picture of this. For NDI lag issues, it's you really got to be control of your network. Again, I don't have that much on mine because I can literally kick everybody off of the Wi-Fi if need be. Um, Also need the more details on what type of system you have. It could be that the system just underpowered, or the system who's broadcasting, or the system that's receiving it. It's a lot of intricacies in between that. All right, I'm updating on this side just to make sure how many we have. 431 entries, so only one more person has, well, 430 because the other one is not confirmed yet. Please, please, folks, don't miss out. Make sure you confirm your email. An email is sent after you sent that form that you need to click confirm, um, to make sure that this is not some junk fake email that you're sending just to try and pad entries. Alrighty, four more to go. Four more to go. Hey, I appreciate the compliments, man. It's like what I tell people is the only reason I quote unquote know so much is because I've broke so much stuff and I've had to fix it. That's really what it is. Um, so nah, I wouldn't say. Two more to go, folks. Two more. Drum roll. Whew. Thank y'all, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Mm. I knew I was gonna be emotional. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but I need a second. I need a second. Nah, it's not. It's not a cheer up, man. It's just This is tears of thanksgiving and just thankfulness, dude. I mean, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't know. Uh, but anyway, enough of all that. Let's turn all this fun stuff off and let's get to it. Oh, all right. So page is down, so nobody else can enter. Let me confirm all of that. Um, yeah, Gustin. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, 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 he is. All right, the page is down. Um, Let me update this, and I'm gonna confirm all of. So we have a total of 436 people who were entered. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna download everybody. I need to get an email for all of this. Thank y'all again so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I don't want to show everybody's information here. So I should get an email here in a second. All right, there's my email. Let's download this. Yeah, I have no shame. Yes, I was crying of tears of joy, man. Just God is faithful. He's not a deadbeat dad, and he is so ever true. He's not a man that he should lie. All right, so give me a second. I'm copying over this stuff so I can put everything in my formula over here. So a little sequel here. Insert into giveaway. Select. So again, y'all still have time to confirm your email if you have not. Did I? Oh, I didn't put a double quote right there. All right. We're gonna remove any duplicates. I know I'm not doing it for suspense just because. So let me, so y'all can see. Here's the entries of what I'm getting and pulling everybody in here. So all right. So just be a little patient here for a second. Oh yeah, I will be doing some singing once this is over. Like I said, this has been a journey, folks. A journey I am glad I did not run away from. And somebody has an apostrophe in their name, just throwing off my script. Hold on. All right, so I'm adding everybody into my database. Alrighty, I think we have a winner. Let me confirm first to make sure that they have been. You say, "Never would have made it without you." I just leave it at that one. All right, this person is confirmed as an email. Y'all ready? You ready for the winner? Let me show you the entry to the database here, so I'm not hiding it from you. Can I make it bigger? All right, drum roll. The winner of the giveaway is, let me bring up their page so it's actually easier for me to do it this way. Sorry, I'm not doing it just to mess with y'all. All right, y'all ready? Tell me y'all ready. Somebody tell me you're ready. All righty. The winner is Percussionist 1 from Houston, Texas, Alex Molina. Alex Molina. Alex, please let me know. Are you on the stream? Please let me know. Are you on the stream? Because I'm going to send the email here in a second to confirm that you are who you say you are. I'm going to send the email to you with a code, and I need you to confirm in the comments that you. Oh, hold on. I'm going to send this to you. All right, I just sent the email, so we're just waiting to see, do I get a response? So I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds. Again, guys, thank y'all so much. Um, Actually, yeah, that's a good suggestion, Ben. I'm gonna send a Google chat and let's see if I can get them that way. Um, I'm gonna see if I can send them a Google Hangouts. Uh, I'm waiting to see if they get a response back or not. I got a webcam, so I'm gonna see if I can give them a call here, and maybe I can bring them up on this side as well too. Because if I don't get a response, all right, I'm doing a Google call right now, trying to get them. So we shall see. Gotta confirm, folks. Now, just to be fair, I did not say that you had to be on the live, but I do need you to respond to the message though. It was just in to confirm your email. It was just a automated email comes to you after you do the registration form, and it comes back. All right, I'm waiting. I don't not get nothing. So I want to be fair, but I might have to pick somebody else because I mean some of y'all were here for quite a while. So I'm gonna give it just a little bit longer, and I'm gonna send one more message just to confirm. If not, we're gonna have to pick somebody else. Hold on, let's see. Well, I appreciate it, y'all. I hope y'all weren't just joining just to get a computer, and I'm actually helping y'all with something. But like I said, all right. So I'm just letting them know I'm gonna have to pick somebody else. Um, all right. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes. If not, I'm gonna be picking someone else. All right. So y'all hold on. So let me save this information. I was getting ready to say that was kind of anticlimactic, right? Yeah, exactly. Alex, where are you, man? Where are you? Alrighty. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to pick another one. I'm just checking my email one more time to make sure I did not get anything. Thank y'all again so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And one more minute. I'm gonna have to pick someone else. Let me just make sure nothing has come back. All right. I hung up there. So we are Leroy Jenkins. All right, we're going to take two. Y'all ready? Can I get another drum roll? All right, I picked another person. Let me confirm. Let me look them up. Make sure their stuff is legit. All right, this person is confirmed. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. This person has their name in here twice, so they are automatically disqualified. You can't be in here multiple times, folks. All right, let's search for this next one here. All right, this is confirmed. Man, somebody really wants me to come to this area. So y'all ready? The next person who is selected is Cliff Cohen. Cliff Cohen, are you there? Cliff Cohen, are you there? Let's try and do a. Yeah, I didn't collect phone calls, phone numbers. So let's see. All right, I am sending an invite to try and chat. Everybody says I'll be Cliff. All right, so let's see. Trying to get back with them. Man, I don't understand. I want to keep all y'all hanging. I mean, I'm really trying to contact some people, but I have not heard from anyone. Let me try this. I'm gonna send out an email here. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't really want to go to a number three. I mean, worst case scenario, I might have to be kind of gangster with this and see what we got. All right, I'm gonna cut it down and got one more second. If not, we're gonna be picking somebody else. Yeah, I got no email. No email. All right, so let me copy this one. On to the next person. Um, I'm making code changes so that I don't pick the same people again. I I had two ands in my statement here. All right. All right, we're prepped, and we're gonna run this one more time. All right, I got another person. Let's verify their email. Make sure they came through. All right, they are confirmed, and they didn't give me a name. So the next person who has won is the next person got picked is Media at Finchville Baptist in Louisville, Kentucky. Didn't give me a name. It just says just an email in their name. So let's go ahead and email them, and hopefully we'll get an answer. I need to. What I'm doing is I'm sending an email as well as I'm asking them to call my office number to confirm a code that I'm a random number that I'm sending here. Hey, like I said, yeah, I think the whole media team sent something, but we'll see. Honestly, Tim, I would love to be able to do that. Um, for the finances to be in place, to be like, hey, the first 20 people here's a whole media ministry system. All right, so I'm gonna give them a couple of seconds. Yeah, I actually two of the people were from Louisville. Officer Ricky, hey, I don't know what's going on. Sending an email. But we shall see. Come on, folks. Let me put it this way. What I'm going to do, if I don't get a response from this, I'm going to pick from the people who are actually still in the chat. That's what I'm going to do at this point, because somebody's going to get this system at this point. Um, y'all have been here for this long. The stream has been going on for almost 4 hours. So, hey, that's what we're getting ready to do here in a little bit. All right, I'm going to run this send and receive email one more time. Gus, Gus, you said you'll just pay for it, dude. Man, all you got to do is hit me up. I'll hook you up, man. Let's do this. Send and receive one more time. I'm sorry, folks. Someone has responded. Let me see if I can get them on here. All right. This was FBC Media has responded. They sent me back this code, and now I'm asking them to give me a call. So we're gonna see. Maybe I should turn my phone so that people can actually hear. And I'm gonna put it on speaker here. Well, nah, they actually responded. So once I get a call, um, this will be confirmed here. Man, we went through three people. So again, I appreciate y'all's time. Um, uh-oh, here we go.
Tyler Haberfield.
Hello.
AJ.
Yes.
Hey, this is Tyler Haberfield with Central Baptist.
So this is FBC Media.
Yes, it is.
Well, congratulations. You have won this live streaming system.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you again, and I'm still on the chat with everybody on the live stream. So when I finish up with them, what I'm gonna do is that's my email. If you can send me some mailing information and attention and all this other stuff, I will get this system headed your way.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank y'all again, and I will send you an email here in a second.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Bye bye. All right, folks, that's it. Thank y'all so much. And be on the lookout. We will still be doing some more things like this. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Please just don't come here just because it was a computer giveaway. We're still going to be dropping videos and doing other things to help modernize your media ministry. So if you like this type of content, I appreciate a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't. And hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ. We will see you on the next video. And thank you again. Later.